I'd sooner stay out of that.
Earn the people's faith, and we'll have our chance.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time.
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till...
This might contain useful information.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Such
Work
peace
done gracelessly.
reigned
Work
eternal.
done
We have Hull Seek House Town yet to visit.
It's a thankless job, this.
Wonder how long this job's supposed to last.
crawling with nuts.
Hmm? Oh, 'tis you! You're the good sir who aided me in Melve. Thank you again, sir. You don't know how...
Aye. Is there aught you require?
The world could use more places like this.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
I heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false Arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false Arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true Arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I thank you, your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of Saurians. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
There is no shortage of beasts that need culling in this world.
I foresee naught but success on the path that lies ahead.
This isn't much to go on. Welcome to the stop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of... Come back anytime. Welcome.
How am I to pay these debts?
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a mark.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Oi there, friend! Care to help us? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road. But now, only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't... That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend? Splendid! I knew I was right now. The carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice. And each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? In case... So anyone thinking of riding for free, but enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that... Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time. See, come find me when you've delivered that letter.
We ought not keep the recipient waiting.
You'll like to run into... Should the cart be assailed, 'twill be your job to drive the beasts off.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
Lots to do. Badly slow all the time. My knees have been acting up of late.
It falls on me to resolve this. We're not to talk during... Not good.
What would you have...
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Well, this is not good.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Let's see. What can we do without?
Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
These old bones can hardly keep miracles cannot resist.
Are you? Good day, sir.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for. Is that you, Norbert? Ah, fie. Wait, listen. The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs, and when I'd go and search for him myself, only... I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get... So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. Please, sir. I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the... Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the root in my brother and I are the only ones who use them. I suppose there's only one thing. I'll have to show you the... Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the... I'll need you to watch over me. Keep me... Right. In we go.
Perhaps we ought to hurry, lest we arrive too late to be of aid.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Seems naught ever goes right.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Seems naught ever goes right.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here before moving on.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Place at all.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. As a matter of fact, every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
I'll go and open the chest.
And I shall remain by your side. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Ready to forge on? The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
I suppose 'tis so. We might scratch another task off our list while we're here. If we are so.
We've got goblins!
At least.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Would seem I've some catching up to do.
That is certainly worthwhile. Avoid flame at any cost of it. Doused in oil. Truly are formidable, Arisen.
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
Hold fast, Arisen. I will be with you in but a moment.
whatever 'tis you...
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need...
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early critic eats the worm, as they say.
I'd thought I was done for.
It was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, I'd...
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And
From where I'm standing, all that matters... Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
You'll hear no complaints from me.
Let us take every precaution, that we might see our charge delivered safely. So Norbert has been found, and none the worse for wear. Let us return him to Melv at once. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Follow me, if you would.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
At once, Master.
magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Though we may not die in battle, it's a far cry from leaving.
These fiends are only to be defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Pray, follow me.
Where are you going? Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just... You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him, and I was right. Mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with... But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer... We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts.
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. Two good deeds in one, you might say.
How might I aid you, sir?
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
Well met, sir.
Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? It is a fair way you've come, then. My thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
Shall we report our results?
Made my legs ache of pride.
I'm no hurry to leave.
All the best tales come from travellers at the inn.
And how are things?
Suppose I better give the ox some feed.
I'll take the night watcher with guesswork, anyway.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Good coin in peddling, if you've the know-how.
Hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
I live life as I please.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
In every age, hence, pawns are treated with, not to mention, they are skilled. 'Tis clear their concept of life.
I'm not taking any. Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride.
There's comfort in a humdrum daily life. Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by. Surrounded by winches on all sides.
Well met.
Hope to see you again.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above. Seems there's no room for argument here. I shall obey, but I won't pretend I'm happy about it.
Stay on my feet. Somewhere?
All the best tales come
Here at the inn, we also offer. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me.
Shall we get some rest then?
I can't tell you how I suffered at the hands of golems in that other world.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go, then.
Ready to forge on?
Another day over.
All this quiet makes me itch to cause a stir.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Ah, you You've returned. Splendid. You've been an immense help, I must say. The cart reached its destination safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters.
Oxguards seem a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no... No harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
I suppose 'tis so.